Guys, so today let's talk the Black Phone movie. This one came out June 24th, and I remember being really excited for this one when I saw the trailer drop last year and they said it was coming out in January. Well, that got pushed back to April, then that got pushed back to June, and finally the movie came out, and I had already had my tickets. Thursday opening, I was excited, and I'll tell you, I really enjoyed this movie. I came out of this one with two of my buddies. I took two people that they're good with movies. They don't come out, oh, that was stupid, and stuff like that. They really take a minute to think about the movie, and everyone liked it. It starts out with that, it's the late 70s. It's playing some good music. It's got this vibe, and then out of nowhere, it breaks down to newspapers, that creepy essence of like a mystery show, and it really gets you, like, you feeling like, ooh, like something's gonna happen. So it starts panning on, it's this baseball game, this kid's playing pitcher, and boom, home run, kid hits out of the park. Next thing you know, that kid that hit out of the park, they can't find him, gone. So just all these things keep happening around this town where these little boys are being taken, and they can't find them. They're on milk cartons. They're on, papers on post outside, all over. So the little sister keeps saying that she can see things and where, a number, like all this stuff. And that's really where the movie's different from me. But what I liked about it was they bring this like supernatural feel to the movie, which in the trailer you had no clue that was going to be in there. But also what's great is if you're not a fan of gore and like all that stuff, it's not here. This movie is very much in your own head type of thing. It's more of the knowing that happened because of, all right, well, if the movie's gone here and the movie is here now, you can kind of depict in your own way what happened to these kids, and they'll show the van and it's the black balloons, and the kid, and next thing you know, the kid's gone. You know what happened. They don't have to show it. And then once he finally takes your main character, Finney, the Black Phone becomes a big part, because all these kids that he knew that were taken, well, he didn't know some of them, they start calling this phone that Ethan Hawke's character of the Grabber, that he says, oh, it doesn't work. Finney answers it, and it's these dead kids, his dead friends, telling him that, no, I've already tried that, don't do that, or try this might work, trying to help him escape, and telling him, like, the Grabber is sitting on the chair waiting for you to do something bad so he can react as if, oh, I'm just doing this because you were bad. You didn't listen to me. This could have been easier on you. And like, you're like, wow, like that's a different way to take things. And the movie, just right up to the end, when the character, I don't want to give out what happens, finally gets redemption, and you're like, okay, there we go. And it's even got things like, it's got a little bit of this comedy aspect with the brother to the Grabber is living in the house, and he's trying to figure out who's taking all these kids. And you're like, no, that's a twist. That's, and if you've seen this movie before, I hope you did if you're watching this, because this is a spoiler review, because I did just tell you half the movie in 3 minutes. But if you've seen this movie, comment down below what you thought of it, and if it was because to me it was one of the best movies of the year so far. I want to read this short story by Joe Hill. I think that if you haven't seen it and you watch this, and I did spoil it for you, to definitely go to a theater that's still playing it and watch it, or catch it on streaming, because it was a really good movie. And Ethan Hawke, after Sinister and all the stuff he's been in lately, even though he is not as big in it as you thought he would be, he still, every time he's in the camera, he's great. he's a little creepy, but comes off like he's trying to be nice. And it's like, okay, I get it, and I like it. And what also works is the movie's not even 2 hours long. It's like an hour and 30, 40 minutes. And it's still so good. And that's where, like, these movies don't need to be 2.5 hours to be these drawn out horror movies to get something great out of them. Like, as much as I love A Midsommar, it's a long movie. But then I can go and put something on like The Black Phone and be enthralled and enjoy it. And it's 2:40. Like, come on. Let me know what you thought. Comment, like, subscribe. And I'll talk to you next time. Have a great time, guys.